A very good morning. Welcome to today's program, the Men Matters Friday. As usual, we are here to talk about issues of men. Natumai basi popote pale ulipo mpenzi mtazamaji, mambo iko shwari tena sana. Karibu sana katika kipindi cha siku ya leo tunapoongea mambo yanayohusiana na wanaume, the last program for the year 2023, as we are coming closer to the year 2024. How are you doing? I hope everything is well. My name is Paul Kagi, together with my colleague
Munene David.
Yes, how are you, Munene?
Niko salama kabisa. It has been an awesome year,
yes,
if I have to say. And seeing the last Friday, Men Matters, that's a blessing, a great one.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And today we're asking you one question, dear viewer. What is the role of man during Christmas? What is the role of a man during Christmas? Wakati kama huu ndio unakuta wanaume wako very busy kutafuta pesa ya kufurahisha familia na kushughulikia familia wakati wa Christmas, mwaka mpya. Lakini pia kuna wanaume ikifika tarehe 23 hivi akishaweka ka shopping, anaingia mitini, anarudi huko tarehe 3 Januari. Lakini kuna wale ambao this time wako 24/7 bumper to bumper na familia zao. And therefore tutakuwa tukiangalia all these issues together with you, dear viewer, and we're asking you one question. Between men and women, who participates more wakati kama huwa Christmas? Between men and women, who participates more during Christmas? 23814 is our SMS number. WhatsApp number 0721105105. 23814, our SMS number 0721105105, our WhatsApp number. And today we are having a guest. Tumekuwa na men all through, but because tunaelekea kumaliza mwaka, tunataka kubadilisha kidogo. We have a lady in the house. Helen Ngige is in the house. Karibu sana katika Men Matters.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
This is Munene David here.
Yes.
Wow, nice to meet you.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Mwaka inamalizia namna gani?
Tunamalizia vema. Yeah, the year has been good.
Yes.
We thank God. Yes.
I hope you have prepared your New Year resolutions.
Yes, of course. We are in the process.
In the process.
Yes.
Yeah, but so far, what do you see the year has taken you for?
Okay, actually the year has been good. We've been able to accomplish much. And once you start your year by planning,
yes,
then you end up accomplishing so much than when you just start it without planning. So
yeah,
it's good to plan.
And I think that is where many people have a problem.
Yes.
Not planning for the year and many other things.
Sure.
Those people who start the year in a freestyle manner,
yes,
which is very, very dangerous.
Najua kuna watu wanakuwa ni kama freelancers. Najua we have the freelance journalists.
Yes.
Lakini pia kuna kuanga na freelance people. As in wako tu they just take everything easy. But then do you know that nothing worth noting comes without planning.
Sure.
Hakuna kitu yenye inaweza happen to something worth noting. Never comes without planning. Sure. So planning is very, very important.
Even for Christmas itself.
Yes.
It must be planned.
Exactly the point. You must plan for it. You can just bump into other people's plans.
Yes.
When you see people going this direction and you had not planned to go that direction, then if you follow them, you will end up in a mess.
Before we go deeper,
yes,
maybe viewer is asking, who is this lady in the house?
Yeah, my name is Helen Ngige. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm also an educational psychologist. I'm a born-again Christian. I am a mentor, a mother of 3, 2 boys and 1 girl, and I'm married to 1 man. Yeah, I thank God. Thank you.
Right,
yes,
thank you. A good introduction.
Thank you.
I have noted you are a mother.
Yes.
And when it comes to Christmas, we have said even in Christmas you need to plan.
Yes. Yes.
For the time you have been planning Christmas for your family, maybe for those people who don't understand how to plan for a Christmas, it's a big event.
Sure.
Maybe what are some of the tips you have gathered all through when you are organizing, you are planning for Christmas?
Okay, previously I used to do gifts, and I realized that when you gift someone, it doesn't have much impact because within a short time they tend to forget.
Yes.
But I came to learn that I should invest in experiences. So So whenever I visit somewhere, like I was in Mombasa when I was in Standard 8.
Yeah.
And up to now, I still remember that experience. So it never like comes out of your mind easily because of the experience. So experiences tend to last longer in a person's mind than a gift.
Right.
So I tend to invest more in experiences than in giftings.
Ah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And maybe what major mistakes do people do when they are planning for their sikukuu? Wapi ndio wana mese zaidi?
Okay, I think in terms of comparison, comparing yourself to others, so you must know what you really want as a family, as a person, and I think the most important thing is the time, because this is the time to bond, the time to stick together, pray together, fellowship together. Like you've been running up and down the whole year, now this is a time to sit down. You know, sometimes I even realize that from work, your children tend to ask you a lot of questions, and sometimes you don't have time to answer all of them. Now this is the time to sit down with them and answer all their questions.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Nice.
Even just being there.
Sure.
You know, I've also noted, Banakagi and Madam Helen, that especially when you, sana wanaume, najua sometimes sisi hatukuangi sana nyumbani. You know.
True.
So sometimes kuna mtu anaweza kuwa tu melala hapo tu kwa couch hapo, and the kids just enjoy kukukalia tu miguu kwa mfano. I'm just to play with you. No, hata sio necessary, hata unasema hata unaweza kuwa umelala. But you realize, you know, it's very therapeutic, as in inawasaidia sana. Wao sio tu peke yake, hata wao inawasaidia sana whenever we're just around.
Yeah.
Just being there.
Yeah, to see you a man just around, you're not going to work, umerelax, umevaa kaptula hapo na t-shirt kubwa. Yani hivyo tumetulia tu hapo nyumbani, they feel just good.
And let me add that it's not only to kids, but also to us women. We really feel good when you are around. You know, you help us a lot, because sometimes you're in the kitchen, the kids are running up and down. So when they are playing with their dad, it's easier to control them, and it's easier to perform other chores than when you're alone.
Yeah. And woe to those men who, at this time around, they are never seen at home. It's a time they are going for big parties for men.
And you see, kids grow very fast. So within a very short time, they'll not be there.
Yes.
So the time that you'd want to spend time with them, they'll have outgrown.
Yeah.
They'll have finished school, gone to colleges, and you now want to call them home. Please come for Christmas. Please, they will not come because you did not give them your time. So if you give them their time right now, they'll give their time to you when you require them.
Yeah.
But if you ignore them when you need them, they'll not come to you.
Sometimes I admire the way women organize yourselves regarding to any activity, whether it is Christmas or any other. And there is this popular chamas.
Yes.
I don't know whether you have, women have some chamas for Christmas. Maybe you have ever, even if it is not you, you ever come across women who have chamas basically to cater for their Christmas festivities.
Yeah, I know of women who come together to save for holidays. And one of the holidays is Christmas.
Yeah.
So they save together as a group and they go somewhere like in Mombasa. They can book a room. If they are families, they go together as families. And it becomes very cheap at the end of the day. I've not done that. I'll desire to join, but I hear there's a friend who shared that they ever went and it was very cost effective.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's very, very important. It reminds me many years back when I was in class 6 there. Tulikuwa tunaendaga kuchuna kahawa kwa farm ya kama nilikuwa wazungu ama nane, lakini big farms in our family, and one of the target was Christmas.
Yes.
Mwana mimi ni mchunaji kahawa hatari sana. Nimesahau.
You have another profession.
Yes. And you could talk with my sisters and my brothers. Tunaambiana sasa target yetu ni Christmas.
Yes.
Na tunaambiana ile pesa tutapata kwa kahawa itakuwa ni ya kununua unga, kununua mafuta na mchele, kwa sababu those three things ndio zingekuwa Christmas.
Chapati.
Chapati ni ya 25th.
Yes.
Mchele ni ya 26.
Yes. Yes.
Watu wanacheza na mchele hapa.
Yes.
Unga ni chapati ni 25th, hiyo ilikuwa hivyo, na mchele ni 26.
Yes.
Alafu tununue kama itabaki, you can buy a t-shirt ya hiyo siku. And I remember tulienda tukachuna kahawa na debe moja. Ukichuna debe moja ya kahawa ulikuwa unalipwa ki5 bob. Unaona, hiyo ndio debe moja. Unakiwa unaenda ukipeana hivi unakiwa hapo ndani.
Yes.
So tukacollect enough money, tukasave. Kuna wengine ambao tulikuwa tuna save, tukawa tuko na enough money. And tukaenda kwa duka, hata wazazi walijua tuna mipango. Na sisi kwa wazazi hawakutaka kutununulia, ama ni kushindwa, walishindwa, si kuelewa, lakini walijua tunataka kununua unga.
Yes.
And therefore I remember going to a shop. Tukaitisha unga, ikakuja sijui 2, mafuta na mchele. Alafu hapo next kulikuwa na soko, tukasema zimebaki, vijana wanunue tu t-shirt. I can't remember what was bought by my sisters, but I can remember ninunua ka t-shirt kazuri sana.
Yes.
And we went home with the unga chapati. Even today, I have never forgotten that day.
Yes.
The issue of planning.
Yes.
Tulisema kuhusu planning.
Yes.
Yes.
Tumeplania kwanza tuende kwa shamba ya kahawa,
work, yes.
do some work,
You get paid.
we get paid.
Yes.
Alafu tukue na
Unaplania hiyo pesa. Yes.
alafu ikakuwa trend, ikakuwa hivyo, we shifted from that place, we came to another area mahali hakuna kahawa. Tukapata huko watu wanalima mahindi. Sasa mahindi nayo wakati watu wamevuna mahindi, tunaenda kutafutilia kile hiyo ile kutafutilia zile mahindi zimebaki.
Yes.
Again the agenda was the same.
Wow.
You sell that?
Yeah, you go and kuna tafutilia hizo mahindi. Yes. Unaenda unakongoa, unaenda unauza, unapata mpaka tunapata hata gunia moja. It was good money.
Yes.
Yeah, from that story, I get that your parents wanted you to have Christmas. It's not that they do want to buy for you things, but I get a lesson. They wanted you to work hard to realize where the money was coming from.
Yes.
Because if they had bought for you, you would not have realized the value of hard work. Now you realize that you had to work hard, plan for that money for you to enjoy.
You see?
Yes.
No, yeah. I think for us, it was a bit different. Different because zilikuwa zinanunuliwa zote, but I think kitu moja lazima tulikuwa tunatafuta ukue at least na shilingi 10, but it was not 10 bob, it was I think 5 bob to 7 bob. Ubuy super deep.
We used to go to my grandfather's place, and he used to slaughter a goat for us, and everyone could get a piece, either a cow or a goat.
Wow.
And as children, I think my experience is almost the same as yours, because we used to go kuokota mahindi. After they had harvested, we could go back and pick, and then we could sell. So whatever you sell that maize for, that is yours.
Wow.
So you could buy for yourself, if it is a shoe, cloth, but it is not that our parents could not buy for us, but we just enjoyed buying for ourselves.
I think it was a good experience. I've just put it as compared to today, where we are providing everything to our children. They're waiting for everything. Maybe for lack of opportunities, or maybe for, I don't know, but you find that you are doing everything for them.
We are just not being creative.
Isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, there are so many opportunities that we can teach our children the value of how to get money, how to earn, how to spend. And then also the limited time. We don't spend enough time with them to teach them these things. And this is the time now to spend time with them and teach them.
Yeah.
And you see, now that brings this issue and this question. Was it proper, or rather was it in order for children to earn their money then, and would it be proper for our children now in today's economy, in today's generation, to lead them to earn money? And today, what ways, for example, watu wa kukaa katika town zenye ziko na mawe, unajua watu wanasema wenye wanaishi town, they live in land mawe. Now, what opportunities would be there to for children to earn money? Tuwapikie kaimati, waende wakauze, ama, what are some of those things that can be done? And is it actually proper watoto wakitafuta pesa yao?
I think it's very important that there's once I read a book about someone who was teaching the children how to earn money, and he gave the children some books to sell. Actually, the daughter had asked the dad how to get money, and the dad gave this girl books to sell. And at the end of the day, the girl was so excited because she was able to sell in the neighborhood. Even in our neighbors, they don't have to go in the streets.
Yes.
Even in functions, like when we have family meetings, we have after church or something like that, they can still explore those areas. They don't have like to go to the streets, because nowadays we are talking about child rights, child protection, and what have you, but we can still instill these morals without engaging them in child labor, like just small tasks. Yes.
I don't know whether this one works, whereby you engage them in some house chores and then you pay them something. If you don't have anywhere you can be able to engage them.
That can be dangerous, because they'll be demanding for money every time they do work. They want to be paid. So that can be dangerous if you don't control it. Every time they could say, mommy, I'm not washing the utensils unless you pay.
For me, I think that there is something I did. There are some handicrafts. Some, to decorations, to they do in school and all that. And you tell them, okay, oh, you did this. Okay, now I want you to do, to make maybe 10 of these, and I'll buy each one at 5 shillings.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
So, unakuta like a whole wall, imekuwa decorated na tuvitu tuzuri, lakini ni melipa.
You see, money is a motivation in itself.
It is.
So everyone would want to be motivated. So when you motivate them, they'll do it.
Yeah.
But we need to train them on how to make some coins. I think I gave a story of this rich man who had a son, only one son. And you see, being rich and you have one son, there is a probability whereby this child will not be exposed to working and such kind of things.
Yes.
And this man saw this guy is of age. And because he is of age, he wanted to teach him on how to be self-reliant and to understand where money comes from. Then he told him, I need you to go out and work. But before then he told him, anytime you come to my house, any food that you are going to get from this house, you are going to buy. And he told him, you need to move around and do something, and then you come back with some money to buy my food, because he wanted to give him some business to operate. But he wanted to open his mind where money comes from. He must work hard. And there was a family gathering like Christmas, like this one. Told him, next year, when this guy comes to your home to borrow some money, as you usually do, don't give money. So he sent him away, and then akaenda kazunguka kwa familia, akapata pesa. Akakuja, akaletea baba yake, dadi uko wapi? Niko sawa. Ninataka chakula. As usual, where is the money? Ndo hizi. Kusema pesa ndo hizi. Sawa. Before ukule, nitakupa chakula, ina shida iko hapa. But nataka uchukue hii pesa. Unaona kwa ile well iko pale kisima enda utupe hapo. And the boy refused. Baba akajua basi. Kamwambia, umekataa kutupa pesa? Haya. Sikukataa, alitupa hizo pesa kwa well. Dadi akajua hizo pesa ametupa kwa well haraka. Hajazifanyia nini?
Yeah.
Akaenda kaambia familia, nisikie mtu amempea pesa. Akaenda kwa familia akupata. Akaenda kwa mabeste wa dadi. Anawajua, si anawajua. Wakamsort, akakuja day 2. Similar scenario. Akatupa kwa well. Akajua kajamaa bado kanapewa pesa. Akajua ni mabesti zake, akamwambia msijaribu. Huko ukakwama. Akaanza kuzunguka kwa majirani. The same situation. Sasa wakati watu wote walijua there's something happening, alipoenda ya mwisho hakupewa pesa na mtu. Mtu wa mwisho alikuwa a very old man, akamwambia mimi naweza kusaidia kijana. Nataka unisaidie siji kutoa nini kwa mahali fulani. Kazi ni kama uende kama kwa mashamba upewe na mtu toe zile matakataka za ng'ombe nini. Akapewa kazi kama hiyo, akafanya. Jioni akapata pesa. Kakuja home na confidence. Na mimi nimekuja. Sawa, wapi pesa ndo hizi? Kama kawaida tuko pale tukule. Kwanza akaangalia dadi vibaya. Sidaona. Amuuliza sasa wewe. Unaniambia nitupe pesa kwa wewe na venye nimechoka wewe? Hiyo kazi yote nimefanya, nimesweat, nimechoka alafu tupe kwa shimo aje? Siwezi.
Not possible.
Dadi akasema, "All right, young man. Now I can see."
I can see that.
Yeah,
you are now
the value
of money.
Yes.
Mwambia hivyo ndivyo nilikuwa nataka ujue. From there ndio akamwambia sasa kuna kazi nataka tufanye na wewe. This business now ni yako. Endelea kuoperate because amejua the value of money.
Sure.
Umeona sasa?
Yes.
Sure.
And therefore we should also, hata kama hii season ya Christmas, we need to look for a way to train them to understand the value of money.
Yeah, maybe we should become more creative now that things are changing. You know, we had a lot of opportunities at home there in the farm and what have you. But right now that we are just in the house, maybe in an apartment or something, then let us be more creative and come up with more creative way of teaching our children the value of money. Because even you personally, when you're given something that you have not sweated for, you tend to misuse.
Yeah.
That is true.
You tend to misuse. So it's good we teach them on the value of hard work.
And today we are asking the role of man during Christmas. And we want to understand, because this is also the question between men and women, who participates more than the other. I don't know, Helen, according to you, I know you have had many Christmases there before. Even if your household is not the case study, but maybe according to several case studies that you have come across.
Maybe I'll talk as a psychologist here.
Yes.
Generally, men don't like events. Very few of them like events. But women, even right now, Monene, when you tell me to go for a wedding, I'll tell you let us go. Because we are very easily excited.
Pro events.
Yes. Oh. So generally men don't like.
So,
and they don't like spending.
Allah?
Yes. No, so that is from my experience. I don't know, maybe
the issue of events.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo mimi sikuwagi na shida ni kitu iko. Event bad.
Okay, atinia lini? Okay, si mtaenda.
Yeah. And you see, we tend to spend,
we want you as well.
We tend to spend a lot because, you know, we must buy for ourselves those shoes, dresses, you must make your hair, but a man can just attend without, you know, any prior preparation.
That is true.
Yes.
So what do you want to ascertain?
So I ascertain that women participate more, especially when it comes to planning, because like my daughter this morning was asking me, where is my dress for Christmas?
Wow.
Like I have to think what to tell her.
Yes.
I have to think of something for her. If I'm not going to buy for her a dress, I'm going to tell her you're not going to have this, but you're going to have this. Yes.
Nowadays,
but men are looking for loopholes where they are not being asked to buy something during Christmas.
Sure.
You see, I think men, mainly when it comes to Christmas, sana their role ni to provide the finance, the money, mainly, but not really to do the nitty-gritties. Hizo za sijui unaenda kununua siku gani nguo, because hata yeye mwenyewe kabla anunue yake.
That is true.
It's a big problem.
It's a big issue. So many men buy clothes kwa sababu zile ziko either zinachakaa kidogo ama there is another need, but not necessarily Christmas.
The only thing I feel men do wakati wa Christmas ni mahali amejipanga, ameleta kambuzi ama kakondoo. Hapo sasa huwezi mtoa.
Yes.
Unaona? Hapo huwezi mtoa. You participate from the beginning to the end. Hata tuwapikie hiyo nyama vizuri sana.
Choma this time round, choma is on me.
Yes.
Leo ni mimi leo chef.
Kupika nyama karanga pia takaranga.
Yes.
Sufuria zinawekewa hapo, ukiona mahali napikia kwa kwa kona ya compound hapo atajana masufuria kama 10 hapo. Hapo sawa.
So it's maybe about interest, such that what you're interested in, you tend to participate more.
That is true.
Than what you're not interested in.
That is
you see,
true.
there are some things that outright, when people go to slaughter goats, what am I going to do there, surely? Like, I'm not interested. I'm interested when will be the meat ready for me to eat. So I think it's about interest. Yes.
Yeah, and again, it's also adventure. I also think sometimes, but your adventure ikuje, there has to be an enabling environment.
Sure.
Kwa sababu mzee akiamka alafu kwanza apatiwe maneno matatu ya kumchongoa chongolewe kidogo ambaye ni kama ufikiri, for example. Hata ukijaribu kumwalika to do something yenye ita add value to the family na the relations of familia, inakuwa ngumu.
It is true.
So if the environment is not enabling, especially the sasa kisaikolojia tutaita nini, kama ni mazungumzo yawe ni mazuri and all that, that is when mwanaume anaweza kujituma kufanya something out of the out of the ordinary, out of the normal things zenye anafanya. That is when anaweza kuamka aende kitchen na wapikie chai ama wapikie chapo. Lakini that cannot happen kukiwa bado kuna maneno yamemfuata kwa mgongo.
So it's about the level of their relationship.
Yes.
There are stages. So when you come to a level of understanding each other, that is when a dad can wake up and go to the kitchen and cook tea. But kama hujafika hiyo level, utaona ni kukaliwa nimekaliwa hapa.
Very true.
Yeah.
But I also think the issue of kama wakati kama huu, because tunasema wakati wa Christmas is where now an opportunity to bring family together for bonding. Men, women, we can also decide this time around, let me surprise my family. Wamwe leo mimi chapati, mimi ndio niko mtala.
But we always surprise you. We always surprise you, like every time we make special meals for you. We always surprise you. It's just that maybe we tend to go out of our way during this time. We want to be at our best and do
but you watch now,
to please.
You do it often or always.
Yes.
But now men this time around, they can do many surprises. For example, cooking for the family.
Sure.
Including even taking a walk.
Yes.
True.
Kuna this a time I was considering something and nikaona, hey, I think kuna areas we do have to pull up our socks. There are times, of course, when the marriage is young, sometimes you take a lot of time ya kutembea pamoja, Lakini as time goes, as roles and responsibilities inaongezeka either kwa workplace and all that, unakuta that time inaendelea kuwa limited. Every time, if you are to consider this year, how many outings you've had, sio hata ya kwenda mbali, hata sio ya kutumia pesa, kutembea tu kuzunguka estate mara mbili ama kuenda to a different route. Sometimes unakuta ni kama hiyo siku ni kama haiko.
I think the things that we used to do, the small things, right now tunaiona ni kama ni za ujinga. But they are the ones that used to keep us together, like the work you're talking about. Just spending time with each other, fellowshipping, kukula. There are some households unakuta hata they eat in one plate. It brings unity, but to another person anaweza sasa hao ni vitu gani wanafanya.
Na kuna kitu ilikuwa na bond familia kitambo kidogo. Sijui kama bado ziko kwa some families, the photo shoots during Christmas, whereby you have to invite a photographer in the village to come and take the historic photographs for the family, because Christmas has been a place where whether it is nuclear or extended family come together, and those sessions were very historical.
Now, there was an issue with the photographers.
I knew you had that.
Kwa sababu kuna picha nyingi sana tuliwahi kupigwa. And then come February, karibu March, unaambiwa hiyo kama yote ilichomeka.
And you have been patiently waiting.
Kwanza ukikumbuka zile pose zote mlipigwa nazo. Anapiga magoti, cameraman anapiga magoti, anasimama. Anambia, "Chekeni sasa kaeni hivi." You know.
But sometimes when do you go to your father, your mother, your grandfather, your grandmama, your brother, sisters, and then they bring you that wakati wa season kama yanakuja na album.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Kuna mmoja kwanza niko na I was with one of my aunts. I think nilikuwa about 5 years. Mimi sikuwa ni kama sikuwa naelewa hii picha venye napigwa aje. And then I look at it and ask, surely hivi ndivyo nilikuwa wakati wa Christmas hata nini jamani.
Yeah, so photos create memories of us, and they're still there. We do mostly for birthdays, and nowadays we have baby showers.
Yes.
But for Christmas, I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen yet a photo shoot for Christmas, but we normally do for birthdays.
Birthdays, yeah.
Yeah, those are so prominent, and baby showers.
And for Christmas, should be there because it's where all the family members mostly are around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the problem is keeping those photos is okay. We say they're being sent in the Google, but anything can happen in the cloud.
But I think also we have our phones with us, and we tend like to take them ourselves. Other than now, that photo man mwenye anachoma picha yetu.
Alifutwa kazi.
Lakini yule alikuwa anachoma kuwa professional munene. Wale ambao ni professional wangechoma picha.
Ama akate miguu.
The professional ones wamekuja hivi juzi. You know, we are talking about okay, sitaki kutaja miaka ngapi, but we are talking of even up to 30 years.
Yes.
Ago. By the way, kwani tumezeka hivi? Okay, it is where I appreciate that we are growing.
Yes.
But I'm talking to some of events that happened about even 30 years ago. Zingine zenye nakumbuka.
Yeah, someone used to just go and buy, like you said, tungeenda kuokota mahindi, you find unaongeza one and one, you buy a camera for yourself. I remember my brother used to have one after high school. He was the photo man. Although he never used to sell, but angetupiga mapicha zingine zinachomeka, zingine hazina negative. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Now tuko na few seconds to end the break. Just to remind you, viewer, that today we are talking about the role of a man during Christmas, the role of a man during Christmas, and we are asking you, between men and women, who participates more? Between men and women, who participates more? 23814 is our SMS number. WhatsApp number 0721 105 and 105. Today we are having our guest, Madam Helen Ngigi, who is an education psychologist, a mother and a teacher, discussing all about Christmas. My co-host, Munene David. We are taking a short break. When you're coming back, we are coming back with more. Don't go too far.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Nakuru, a city brimming with opportunities, is set to witness a remarkable transformation. Vision Africa Circle Limited is proud to present Vision Africa Plaza, an iconic landmark that will redefine the city's skyline. The magnificent commercial complex will not only elevate Nakuru's business landscape, but also offer an exceptional investment opportunity for visionary individuals. Vision Africa Circle Limited invites you to become a shareholder of Vision Africa Plaza and reap the rewards of a thriving investment. With 3 attractive share packages: gold at 100,000 Kenya shillings, silver at 50,000 Kenya shillings, and bronze at 10,000 Kenya shillings. Enjoy a guaranteed 15% return on your investment, ensuring your money works for you and generates substantial returns. Investing in Vision Africa Plaza is more than just a financial decision. It's an opportunity to be a part of Nakuru's growth and contribute to the city's future. Seize this extraordinary opportunity today. Contact Vision Africa Circle Limited and become a shareholder of Vision Africa Plaza. Vision Africa Circle Limited. Pamoja twashinda.
Peace be with you. At Amara Realty, we believe in providing you with peace of mind. That's exactly what our latest project, Shalom Gardens Phase 2, aims to offer.
Located in the heart of Joskandovoine, this is an area with all social amenities you could possibly need and think of already here, just for you.
And that is not all. Invest in a project that is value added with the modern gates, as you can see on ground. We've also graded the roads for you, and we have electric fencing for your security. And at Amara Realty, size matters. Get yourself a 1/4 acre for only the price of 1.4 million.
Shalom Gardens Phase 2 is not just a piece of land, it's your peace of mind.
Amara Realty, for your peace of mind.
Welcome to Achievers Group of Schools, where every child is encouraged to dream, learn and achieve. With a dedicated campus for boys, girls and junior secondary school students, we believe in providing a tailored and focused learning environment for every child. What sets us apart is our commitment to instill strong Christian values in our students. We understand that each child is unique, thus every student receives personalized attention and feedback, and we nurture their potential to help them become the best version of themselves. In addition to academics, our school offers a wide range of extracurricular activities, including digital skill training, swimming, chess, and many more. And the best part, Achievers Group of Schools is affordable for all families, with fees set at just 25,000 Kenya shillings per term. Quality education doesn't have to break the bank. To secure your child's sport, reach us out to us today. Text us or WhatsApp or call us at 0712 847 061 or 0723 281 262, or send us an email at achievers.school.ke@gmail.com. Located a few kilometers from Chuka University, opposite Rubate Teachers College.
We are accepting both boys and girls. Intake is ongoing, so don't miss out.
Achievers Groups of Schools.
We embrace excellence and honor.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Welcome back to Men Matters Friday, as we're discussing the Christmas matters. The topic is role of a man during Christmas. Role of a man during Christmas. And today we're having my colleague Munene David and Madam Helen Gigi. And the question is, between men and women, who participates more? Issues of Christmas preparation. 238-214 is our SMS number, 0721-105-105. At this juncture, we want to go to the streets and hear what people are saying about between men and women, who participates more. Then after this, we are going to discuss what people are saying. Watch this.
Krismasi kila wakati inapowadia, sijui kina nani ambao huwa wanajishughulisha zaidi ama kina nani husika zaidi katika Krismasi?
Wacha tuseme kwa sisi wazee hatushughuliki sana. Vijana na wamama ndio wanashughulika sana, kwa sababu wao wanatutegemea sisi. Sasa sisi tunawapakulia, wao wanaenda kuona ndugu na jamaa na marafiki.
Napenda uishie watu Krismasi njema.
Mimi nawaombea kila laheri na hata ya mwaka mpya, na Mungu awabariki. Asante.
Maybe sana mimi naona ni watoto. Mara mingi huwa wanakuwa excited sana wakisikia Christmas imekaribia. Wazazi, sisi watu rika hii yenye tuko tunaga pressure nayo sana. Nikireflect back venye tulikuwa tukisikia Christmas excitement yenye ilikuwaga si kama sasa hivi yenye naweza feel about Christmas. Yeah.
Mimi kwangu ni watoto. Watoto ndio wanafaa kuwa cause hii time inaamini yako ni ya watoto. Mtoto akiwa sasa hivi mtoto ndio the main focus. Mzazi enda kubaiwa nguo mpya, ni abaie mtoto hata. Mtoto afurahie. Hii ndio time yake ya kujifurahia. Mwaka imekuwa mrefu umekuwa shule, but time za sherehe ni watoto tunape nini, na kina mama pia tunawabaia wajua ndio kwa kitchen. Yeah, the kitchen we live for the mothers. Watoto kujifurahisha.
Obvious ni mama anawajibika sana, lakini tukiangalia kwa upande mwingine, wazee hata kama wapatikani kwa ground wana support.
Labda tu ile swali ambayo tungependa kuuliza pia, msimu wa Krismasi wengi wanasema ni akina mama pamoja na watoto. Sijui unaweza ukasemaje kuhusiana hiyo?
Krismasi si ya mama na watoto peke yake, pia wazee. Ndio ndo wakati wengine wanakuwa wamepata nafasi kutoka kwa makazi zao, wanajumuika na familia zao. So ni ya kila mtu, ni baba, mama, watoto wote.
Nani husika zaidi katika maandalizi?
Maandalizi ni mama, obvious ni mama. Lakini huku hivi nyuma ya kila kitu mzee ameparticipate. Anaweza kosa kuonekana mbele lakini ameparticipate mahali pakubwa.
Sana sana ni wamama, sababu wamama ndo hujituma kwenda kutafutia manguo, vitu zenye zinatumika kwa soko, vitu kama hizo. Lakini wababa pia hutumika kwa kutoa pesa, na pia wanahusika tu chini ya maji, hawajitokezagi sana.
Labda utoe ujumbe kwa kina baba.
Akina baba nawashukuru sana kwa sababu ya support yenu na pia kushikilia familia na kuangarisha.
Umesikia maneno, Madam Helen? What do you take of this? Nini umepick hapo na hizo vox pop zetu?
Yeah, it is true that the ladies really participate a lot and they go to their way, and I'd encourage the men to support us more because if it were not for your support, we would not be, we would not be doing all this. So we are doing it because of your support, and you're doing it because you want to please you and the children.
I like the way those guys are saying.
Yes.
Wazee wana participate, wanasema ni chini ya maji. Kuna ingine hayuko ground.
Kuna mmoja hata kama wapatikani kwa ground.
Wana support.
Yes, wana support.
Very true.
And somebody said that hii Christmas season ama Christmas seasons generally mainly ni za watoto. Wale watu ambao tunafaa kupea a lot of focus ni watoto. And that is true. Ukiangalia hata wewe wakati even when we were young, wakati tulikuwa wachanga, ni sisi ukiangalia tukiwa watoto, ni sisi tulikuwa tunakaa kusherehekea zaidi kuliko hata wazazi na wale ambao walikuwa ni watu wakubwa. Right now, ile expectation iko nayo ya Christmas. Maybe I was talking to because naongea na my wife tukizungumza a few things. And then nasikia yeye if we did this and this and this, that would be awesome. Lakini kile unasikia akisema kama tunaweza tukafanya to the children, I think wanaweza wakafikiria hiyo ni kitu kingine iko a bit weird. Because for them wana expect everything ya kwenda mrukaruke mahali, yanafikiria hata tunaenda tukatulia mahali,
I got an idea from you. Yes. To make Christmas enjoyable, let's think like children. Because if you want to make it enjoyable to us, the children will not enjoy it.
That is true.
Yes.
And there's something that's clicking my mind that as we talk about children, we have lost what we used to call maybe a communal celebration for Christmas. It has only remained within the family cocoon.
And mainly,
yes,
and increasingly within the nucleus, not even the extended family.
Sure.
Yes, it's basically coming closer. Mali dafika itabaki sasa mpaka if you're not careful, inabaki uko na watoto na nyinyi mko nyumbani na mzee, mnabaki home na Christmas yenu. Wao wanabaki yuko na Christmas yao if you are not careful. Now, look at this. I could recall very well how this season was very, very important to us. The 24th of December, the eve of Christmas, was equally as important as Christmas.
That is true.
You remember?
Yes.
And nakumbuka pia tukiwa watoto was being taken by, we were being picked by our auntie. Village ikifika saa 5, sisi wote hata watoto sisi tukiwa watoto tunatokea barabarani.
Kuimba.
Tunaimba in the village.
Yes.
Tunapitia ni usiku. Tunapitia huku mpaka saa ngapi? Tukingojea ati Kristo azaliwe.
Yes.
It was very symbolic. Yani ingetupatia ile seriousness ya kujua really Christ is being born.
Yes.
Tunazunguka tukiimba. Hawa kutoka hii village wanakuja kama 100, mnakutana na wengine wakienda pande hii 50 pande nyingine. And if the whole night imejaa that excitement ya Christmas.
Hungelala 24th.
Yes.
Hungelala. Kwa sababu actually kama utalala utakuja kulala hapa around saa 9 saa 10. And then unaamka kwanza asubuhi, unaamka karibu saa 1 saa 2. Kuota kanjua sasa ukiwa umeona ni Christmas, but you ushered in Christmas before you slept.
Yeah, so hata siku yenyewe ikifika you even feeling as if hata kama si hayuko physically amezaliwa, you feeling this child is around.
Yeah, there's a difference in the atmosphere. Sure.
Unaona?
Yeah.
Number 2, I could recall very well, 25th was left for the families, but on 26th where we are living, tarehe 26, it was a communal Christmas celebration. How? Watoto wote, ndio maana nataka wale ambao wamesema ati watoto ndio walikuwa na celebrate sana, nataka kukonga na wao. Tukiwa church school, tulikuwa tunafanya mashindano ya nyimbo, poem, drama, hizo zote. And the best from every church, tulikuwa tunaletwa kwa shule moja from different villages, 26.
Yes.
Tunakuja, yani saa 8 kwanza, si asubuhi. Kisha kula mchele, ile mchele 26.
Unajua 25th ndio chapati.
Hiyo ni chapati.
26
siku ya mchele. Tunapatana na wazazi wetu na watoto kwenda sasa zile nyimbo tulikuwa tunashindana kwa kanisani, kama ni drama, kama ni poem nini, tunakuja kuonyesha pale kwa uwanja. Now sasa si ya church yenu, now the whole village.
Yes.
And you could be rewarded. I remember the sweets and biscuits.
I could remember the member of parliament that time.
Soda.
Hey. Kitu ya kwanza kufika kwa uwanja ni kuangalia lori imesimamishwa wapi.
Yes, soda.
Ya soda na mkate imesimamishwa wapi. Tukimaliza kuimba sisi wote, kama ni kabla, tukimaliza nakumbuka mkate, mkimaliza hiyo shughuli yote mnapewa mkate. Unajua vijana wanapenda mkate. Vijana. Ninakulia hapo kwanza na shiba. Hata up to now. Nakulia hapo na shiba, and then niko na kama 2 napeleka wapi? Home.
Yes.
So, unaona hiyo communal celebration ya Christmas. And we could feel the presence of Christmas, the goodness of Christmas. Again, away from coming together as family, now this Christmas is now bringing the whole villages together.
Yes.
Yes.
Hiyo oneness ya village. Unaiona?
Yes.
It was so sweet.
So, watu walikuwa wamekanyangana within the year, wanakutana mahali pamoja, mahali pazuri, wanasameheana hizo makosa zote wamefanya within the year.
Yes.
Wanaanza mwaka mwingine mpya. Vizuri.
We have lost it.
It's true, but we can still make it in a small or big way by still instilling in our children that communal value of sharing, of caring, of fellowshipping together, and even of participating in church activities, especially in Sunday school. We learned a lot, and in psychology they said the first 7 years of a child, what children learn when they are young, they tend to hold to them until when they grow up. Like it's not easy to remove them from that. Like what you believed in. I remember you told us about the kahawa na hiyo mahindi. I'm sure up to now you'll not forget. And even that story of throwing away, whenever you're going to spend money, I think you might say, hey, I'm not going to throw away my money that I sweated for.
That is true. And I think it all comes back to the parents, wazazi. Kuweza kuinculcate these values, kuweza kuweka hizi values now to our children. Some of them si lazima tuchukue kiboko ndio unajua hata masomo, unajua wewe ni mwalimu na masomo haingiange kwa kiboko.
Let me tell you one thing. Children learn from what they see
not what they hear. So if I tell them to do something and I'm doing the opposite, they'll do what I do, not what I tell them. So it is up to us to be role models. So what we want them to do it yourself. They'll do.
Yes. It also reminds me, Munene, of how we can be able now, because of the communal situation is no longer maybe there, but we can, as you have just said, we can retract it by maybe going as a family to visit a less unfortunate members of the society. Sometimes do happen. We go to children homes, which is very popular, but also we can scale down to a lesser engaging situations, like identifying a neighbor. I could remember there was one family which I noted through the social media, a group that I am in, that when they visit a village from the towns, they come to the village, they have identified a family which is less fortunate. And they come with their car, they do a shopping, they carry the members of their family, and they come to that home and they stay there like the whole day. With the shopping, they cook for them, they stay together, they eat together. Ikifika jioni, wanaenda home. And I really admired that. Because that is what now we should now start thinking on instilling to our children on the impact of Christmas in terms of sharing with others, right? Because that is the whole thing about Christmas.
That is
it's about love.
And you know, some of these actions that we do to people, hizi vitu kinaweza kuonekana ni kidogo, but you do not know what you've just done to that person's life. Kuna mtu anaweza kuwa amekuwa so hopeless and feel unloved and feel ni kama amesahaulika, and then that's just that simple action, that simple gesture yenye umemwonyesha, unakuta huyu mtu ni kama umemtia nguvu tena, ni kama you re-energize the person to continue living. And still on the same, Bwana Kagi and Helen, I think another reason God blesses us is that we may become a blessing to people. So si vizuri mahali unaishi kwa mansion yako hapo, next door neighbor hata hana mlango kwa nyumba. In fact mahali, after umenawa mkono kwa sink, kale ka sink ka nje, unajua kuna zingine zina drain kwa the sewer and the soak pit, lakini sometimes kuna service run off kidogo. So service run off hata ina draining kwake. Na kwake hata mlango hana. Ukiangalia mabati, in case kunyeshe, hiyo mvua lazima kama kale katoto kashororo primary ama kalikuwa na wapi, when I wake up it has rained. Remember that Kalito girl?
The poem.
Yes. So can we, sisemi ya kwamba utafute pesa ujengee mtu ama nini, but whatever you can, kuweza kubetter the life of that other person. Usikuje kwanza kwetu kwa kanisa na kwa shule wale wanafundisha kwa biashara, kununulia mtu mwenye anaweza kununua mbuzi na muongezea mbuzi nyingine. It's okay. No problem. But that is more of investing, by the way.
Because you are expecting something in return.
There are people that are very good investors. Anakuja anaangalia Kaji, anaona Kaji, the value yake venye namuona, huyu tukimtembelea hii Christmas, nikichukua my family tuende kwake this Christmas, na tuchukue shopping inakaa hivi na hivi na hivi, I'm sure come next year he has to reciprocate. And when he reciprocates, kwa sababu ya ile venye namjua, huyu huenda hata atuachie gari, huyu huenda akatuachie kaploti, huyu huenda, that kind of thing. That is investment. That's not giving. So if you want to give to a person that cannot afford to give back whatever you have given.
Yes. Actually, he's thinking the same way that I'm thinking, that we can be blessings to people in our own small ways, and we don't have to look at big things or go very far. We start from where we are. Iyo mkate yenye unakula, ukishare na mtu, unaweza nunua mbili. Ukipatia a neighbor moja, maybe neighbor has been praying for that bread, and it will be a blessing na hata waisahau because
nimeona kweli Mungu amejibu maombi yangu. Sikuwa na mkate, huyu akaniletea mkate. So you don't have to like ati kununulia mtu gari ama ati so much, but just look at the needs close to you.
That is true.
Yeah.
And I want to give a very practical scenario on helping your neighbor, because once I was a victim, and I came to learn this story when I was living in a place. Ndio nimemaliza shule, nimeingia mtaani kutafuta maisha. Na ikakuja na surprise zake kama kawaida. And those surprises, one of them was staying and living what? Hungry. And tulikuwa tunakaa na kijana mwingine rafiki yangu, tulikuwa tunasoma na yeye, so we had to come together, tukatafutana, tuambiane tuanze maisha, tukakomboa nyumba pamoja. Na tulikuwa tunaamka asubuhi mapema just to pray early in the morning. Na tulikuwa na shida ya chakula. Sasa mimi nilikuwa natoka wakati tunaosha nyumba kwenda kutupa vitu kwa takataka. I used to go kwa hiyo dustbin, because dustbin inakuwa shared na neighbor. Nikienda kutupa takataka, napata neighbor ametupa mkate nusu. And I could not believe my eyes. In fact, not once or twice I was feeling like, hii nitachukua hii.
Ikitu nitapita nayo.
But nikiona vile kule kwa madirisha labda kuna watu naniona, ninasema tu nicheze chi. Mara nakuja kutupa kitu, napata kipisikia ugali. Kimejaa hapo. Niko na shida aje. Yaani kuna watu, my question was, yaani mtu anaweza kula chakula abakisha atupe. Yaani nilikuwa nastuka.
Yes.
Haya, nikasema juu ni Mungu amembariki, ni maisha yake. Lakini nasema Mungu nisaidie siku moja mimi nifike kama hapa. Ati ninakula mkate, mimi sitaki hata kubakisha, ninimwaga mkate tunamaliza.
Yes.
Haya, tukaendelea hivyo. And I used to admire, she was a lady, ameajiriwa kazi mzuri, anakula vizuri. Sisi hapa ni kuhangaika, mala hatuna kitu ya kukula. Na siku moja akiwa kazini akaenda kupeana habari zetu. Ile inatoka nini? Ile kupeana habari zetu kwa coworkers. Hiyo mshane kidogo ya kazi.
Hata nilikuwa nafikiria anaenda kupeana habari zenu
kwamba msaada.
Wako ndugu waombezi ama jamii. What can we do for them?
No. Amekalisha watu chini tea break.
Yes.
Wacheni niwaambie my friends. Mimi mahali naishi kwa plot, kuna tu vijana tungapi? Tuwili. Mimi natuhurumiaga. Kwa nini? Tunamkaga mapema kwamba Mungu atupe chakula. Anaambia watu kazini.
What?
Sasa unfortunately, mahali napeana hiyo habari, kuna mtu hapo kwa hiyo audience.
Yes.
Anatujua. So one day, maybe after amepeana story mingi, one day we met with that guy and he came and told us what has been happening.
Yes.
Kwani nyinyi kunaendaje bwana? Wewe rafiki yenu bwana? Sasa ndio nikasema aje. Okay, nikashtuka kwa sababu mimi haikuwa imeingia kwa mind yangu ati mtu anaweza kusema hivyo. But my question is, unawezaje kwenda kupeana habari za mtu, you are a good neighbor, who is sleeping hungry and you are very much aware
that huyu mtu hana chakula?
Hana. Na wewe unajua kabisa umechukua chakula umebakisha, umetupa kwa dustbin yenye mnashare na yeye.
That is so sad.
That's where we are now.
And you see, one of the values that our parents used to teach us, although we had a lot that time, we had a lot of food.
Yes.
But whenever we could eat like githeri, yenye ingebakia hiyo ndio breakfast.
Yeah.
And that was obvious. Now we could not complain and we could not ask for more or less because we knew that was the routine. Hakuna kutupa chakula.
Hakuna.
Dogi ilikuwa inakula mfupa. Hakuna kukula nyama. Ikipata ni bahati sana. So I think this is now the lesson that we should derive, that we should not be wasting things when others need.
Yeah.
Like we cannot be going out of our way to do things that we don't need and others need them. Yes.
In fact, if I remember wakati mwingi wa Christmas, ama wakati wote tumepikwa chapo. Unajua chapo hata venye chapo siku hizi imekosewa heshima. Ati unaweza unapata chapo ikipigwa na vumbi kwa barabara. Siku hizi okay.
Imekosewa heshima.
But chapati was something to be envied.
Sure.
Now, chapati every time tungekuwa na kupikwa chapati, I don't know why. Kulikuwanga na githeri. Kulikuwanga na githeri.
Stand by.
Every time.
Yes.
Na ndio kule chapati. Kwanza mnafagia githeri. Lazima mkilie kwanza.
Yes.
Kwa sababu if you don't clear the stock ya githeri, kule chapo hiyo githeri itaharibika. So ni kwanza mnaifagia.
Yes.
Hapa mmeifagia. Na unaenda kuonyesha sasa unaenda kushughulikia chapati. It never occurred tukiwa changa that anybody should actually throw away food.
Sure.
I'm not saying that ukule hadi chakula ikuharibikia kwa tumbo ndio usemekane haujamwaga, no. But even in preparing food, prepare also what is enough.
Yes.
Yeah. Msiwe mko watatu katika hiyo jamii, ama mko ni baba, mama na watoto wanne, mmoja the first born ako 8 years for example, mwingine ako 5 years, mwingine ako 2 years, mwingine ako 1 year for example. Alafu umechinja kuku mbili, ukapika unga two bundles ya unga, maybe some 3-4 kgs, ukapika nini, ukapika. The truth is na kama kuna mtu mwingine una expect hii chakula mtamwaga.
Yes,
it's true.
So haina haja ujaze the whole table, muangalie ndio mseme kabisa tumepika Christmas and then within a day kesho hii chakula yote inatupwa, inamwaga. Kwa nini? Because na kama mtapika hivyo basi tafuta walaji, utafuta watu wawili, alika watu hata kama wapo kwa hesabu.
Share, no problem.
Yes, I think pia inatokana na how we train our children on sharing. I was watching a small clip on YouTube which really drew my attention of a guy who wanted to see how people can go far to share. And there was this lady ambaye alikuwa mahali nje anakula I think there or something hapo nje kwa nyumba hapo kwa estate. This guy anakuja tu amejifanya ni maskini kabisa, alafu anaambia huyo lady ati habari yako madam, nzuri, naomba tu unisaidie tu kama ni vijiko ngapi? 2. Madam anamwangalia tu, hata ongei na yeye, anamwangalia tu hivi anakula. Anamwambia hapana, please I will die of hunger, help me. Anamwangalia, last akamwambia I don't have food to give you, move away from here. Hakuja na rekodiwa. Jamaa I want to show vile watu saizi wako. And this guy akaanza kujongea karibu na ule madam. Akataka kuchukua ile food. Moto.
Utapigwa.
Madam aliharibika mara moja.
Yes.
Anataka kupiga yule kijana kabisa.
Are you dirtifying my food?
Sasa ikafika mahali. Yes. Akajaribu kuichukua tena. The lady alikasirika in a way, akasema I cannot even share my food with you. Toka hapa. Akachukua akamrushia your food.
That's so
you
sad.
See? It can easily tell you this lady kuna shida, kuna ile background yake ya sharing.
And that reminds me of another story. We were talking of people who have gone to abroad, and they could tell us when they come back, like my cousins, that you cannot just go to visit someone and expect to be served food if you had not said. And I could imagine we could just go to our cousin's place. In fact, I liked going to my auntie's place, and there was plenty of food. Tungeenda hata kwa shamba huko tukule mandizi. Everything was just freely available for us. But right now we are like aping that culture. Sasa monene ukija kwangu, hata kama nina maziwa ni ya watoto wangu, siwezi kukupikia chai.
Unajua by the way, in my family tumejipanga hadi 17th of next month. So and that's when we do our budget. So anything here, hatuwezi guza because it will affect our budget.
We only do tea once in the morning, so in between ujipange, utakunywa maji.
It's very sad. And we have to understand one thing. Hata when we are celebrating Christmas, you know, there's no better giver than God. God is the best giver.
Sure.
He gave us Jesus. And even before we understood that he has given us Jesus, he gave us life. Because it was now in the life that he has given us that tumekuja kurealize kumbe pia alitupea Yesu. Because we did not know that. Ni kweli. So God has given us Jesus and he has given us life. Those are the best gifts, the best things that no money can buy.
True.
There's nothing in the world that you can give in exchange of those two gifts. Now, what makes it so hard that we should also give good things to others? If God has given us the best, we can at least afford to share something good with others.
I think it's from that understanding that also we should get to know that nothing is ours. We were given.
It is true.
So if you understand that, you'll find it very easy to give.
Yes.
But when you think that you worked so hard to be where you are, that you work so hard to earn what you have, then you would tend to be selfish. But when you look at it like you didn't have and it is not yours, you were just given, then it is very easy to share.
It's true.
So I think from that understanding, then we can be able to look at it differently.
These days things are very, very easy to do because of technology. Hata kama uweze kwenda kwa mtu maybe ako mbali ama for some reason, you can easily use your phone.
Sure.
With your 500 shillings, 200, 300 or 500 or 1000, unatumia mtu tu. Unampigia simu lakini uliza kwanza isikuwe iko na mushkil. Umepigia mtu simu umemwekea siku ya 1k na amekuwa na deni miezi 6 imengojewa hivi. Anaona sikukuu ndio hii imeingia, ndio hii exactly. Lakini sikukuu imepitia. Pigia muulize uko namna gani? Niko na zawadi yako hapa ni kuwekea wapi? Akuguide. Yaani tumia mtu ka kitu bwana.
Yeah, be a blessing. You've been blessed so that you become, I think Monene said that. Yeah, very important.
Yeah, identify a needy person this time around. And because during Christmas we are expressing the word of love.
Yes.
Because God himself showed us love, his love to us by sending Christ. Kazaliwa.
Yes.
Is a sign that God loves mankind. The same way we can only express that love that God showed us by showing it to somebody else.
That is true.
Hata kama ni kidogo namna gani, that is enough. You know, unaweza fikiria kupatia mtu 200 shillings ati ni kidogo. Kuna mtu hiyo 200 hiyo
they ameniombea the whole month.
My friend,
it makes a total difference that day.
Yes.
So what you have is what you just share what
in fact, we do not even encourage you. Not even everyone will encourage you not to give what you cannot afford. You always give whatever you can afford.
You have,
so if I can afford 10,000, then I can give 10,000. If I can afford 200 shillings, then I'll give the 200 shillings cheerfully. And whenever I'm giving, not expecting back from that person.
Yes.
That way utaweza kuondoa ma feelings. Unajua kuna watu wanakuanga na ma feelings wakipeana kama hii itarudi lini. So usipeane ukiwa unafikiria unajikuna kichwa ukiuliza hii itarudi lini. Give it, just let it go. Give it out with a blessing and joyfully. Mungu anajua kulipa.
The other thing I've learned, the more you give, the more you receive. So when you tend to be a giver, you are also given, even from unexpected corners. So if you want to receive, the secret is give. Yes.
I don't know your take on this, Madam Helen.
Yes.
As much as you give, you know, Bible has guided us, no, don't allow the right hand to know what left has given. And because of the situation of the technology, you find that when I go to visit a family, I need to go and take some photos, some videos, and then release them on my YouTube channel. I don't know your take on that.
Okay, my take, you don't have to publicize whatever you have done. If you had done it for your good, like you felt that you needed to be a blessing to someone, you don't have to publicize, because sometimes, you know, it is shameful. Monene akija kwangu, alafu anilete, let's say, manguo, then anipost kwa social media. You know, even if I need those clothes na nini, sometimes it can be, you can be
be shaming that person instead of helping them. So once you help, and also I think the same Bible encourages us, whatever you do in secret, to do things secretly, God will reward in public. So you don't have to go and publicize everything.
And again, there are people that are very busy building a career, building their CV and all that. So kuna watu wanafanya those things because they are building a CV. Kuna aim ako nayo pale mbele. Huyu mtu maybe anataka kuanzisha a kind of an NGO. Yeah? Unajua kuna profit making NGOs na kuna non-profit making NGOs. So maybe pursue a profit making NGO. So kile anafanya sahi ni kujaribu kugather some ground ya kwamba I have been doing this, I have done this. So akiput forth a proposal, kwenda through ni rahisi sana. That is why they have to post. Some of them sio wote lakini. So some of them have to post because they want to keep a track. You know, they want to record whatever has happening or whatever has happened. Akienda kwa sponsor inakuwa rahisi kuachilia the finances. But if you're doing it out of a pure heart,
the intention,
please achana na venye Helen anasema usishemu watu. Sometimes some things embarrass people. It doesn't pay Bwana Kagi kuja kuambia watu hapa ya kwamba jana nilipata nikiwa na njaa sana ukaninunulia uji. You know, it's true. Yeah. Utakuwa unaniaibisha. True. Yeah. Lakini ukikuja hata useme, hata jana kuna mtu nilikuwa naye hapa, ama sometimes you know Mungu anatusaidia tunafanya hivi na hivi. You don't have to point out that it was Helen. It was Monene that I did this to this and this to her.
But taking photos is not bad. Yes. Like the posting is now the problem, because what intention are you posting them for? Because we could be having a soda here and you take a photo, you're having a nice time, I bought for you some sodas. But then what is my intention of taking that photo and saying, hey, look, I bought for these people this. So the intention is what makes the difference. Yes.
Okay, and finally, because we are heading to the close of the program, let people try to plan the Christmas for their families.
That is true.
Sana wazee wenzetu. Tafadhali mtu asichomoke nyumbani ati Juhana hela. Unajua hapo ndio shida iko. Christmas ndio hii.
Na wamama wasiupatie wazee pressure. Live within your means.
Start that statement again.
Wamama wasipatie wazee pressure.
We have 1 minute to go.
Like do what you can and appreciate kenye mko nayo, and God will bless you. Yes, don't pressurize and try to compare yourself to others, like things you cannot afford, places you cannot go to. Kenye mko nayo, accept situation, be grateful for whatever you have.
And be happy.
Yes.
Right.
Naona hapa kunaye Andrew Asenye anasema ya kwamba well done, and the program has been informative. Wow.
Right. We want to thank you, Madam Helen Gigi, for coming to our studio.
Thank you.
We are wishing you here on the Men Matters Friday.
Wow.
You're the first lady to be in this program.
Yes.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. My name is Paul Kagi. I'm wishing you a blessed Christmas ahead.
Mimi naitwa Monene David, and do have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous and a blessed New Year 2024. Now, acha nikwambie jambo moja. Keep in Christ. Usitoke kwa Yesu. That is where, you know, that's where life is. So even as we are making merry, please, let's remain in Christ Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Merry Christmas.
Amen. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Wow.
Yes.
So ama tuimbie hawa watu Merry Christmas.
Yes, kidogo. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wow.